Good morning to you all. I hope you are all doing great. I'm Doris Angel, and soon we are going to start our meeting. Just 4 minutes, okay? So kindly share this link on all your WhatsApp groups, on the Royalq chats, and send it to a prospect even. So we'll be starting soon. Thank you so much. Okay, good morning to you all. Despite the number, we are going to continue. I hope you are all doing great. I'm Doris Angel, a V4 by rank, and I'm actually a Ghanaian living in Germany. So it's nice meeting you all this morning, this afternoon, this evening, wherever you are joining in from. So today it's all about the new orientation user. Okay. So the Royal bots that we are using, one must know how to navigate through it. Okay. So that is all. That is what all this meeting is about this morning. So you wouldn't like to miss it. Just we are starting now. So please, my co-host, kindly assist me if I go off or if there is any noise, even though I've muted everyone. Kindly mute anyone that's on mute. Thank you. Okay. All right, so I'm going to start by sharing my screen. This Zoom is actually live on YouTube channel. Okay, so if the the Zoom meeting is full, you can direct them to the YouTube channel. Let me see if I can get the link here before I start the meeting. It's in there. Oh. Okay, so I've just posted the YouTube link on the group chat on the Zoom chat now. So kindly look at it, like just keep forwarding it to other members that will join later, okay? Since sometimes it's at the top and they were not here when we start it. Okay. All right. So yes, I'm going to start by sharing my screen. If you cannot see my screen or you cannot hear my voice, please alert us in the chat. The co-host will alert me on my WhatsApp. I believe all the co-hosts has my WhatsApp number. Sometimes when you are sharing, you just go off like that without even knowing. All right, so let's get back to business. I'm going to start by sharing my screen. I hope I'm loud and clear. Right? Okay, I can see I'm loud. Okay. All right. So this is how our Royalq logo looks like. This is our Royalq logo, the one with the R. Sorry, let me undo it. This is how the Royalq logo looks like, okay? If we have any prospects in our midst. And this is one of the applications that Royalq uses, okay, that you can connect your Royalq robot to one of these exchanges. Okay, we use Binance. That is the first exchange one can connect to their robot. So I'm going to delete it. Now the second application is called Hobby. This is Hobby, okay. So you can connect your one robot to Hobby, to Binance, and trade successfully. Okay. Now the next one is Indodax. This is how Indodax looks like. It's actually an application that is uh, in Indonesia. Okay, so you can actually connect it as well. Now the last one is Kraken. Okay, this is actually good for those in US and other parts of the world that they are not having Binance or Hobby. Okay, you can use this. You need to download the Kraken Pro if you want to use Kraken. It's just like the way we had the Coinbase and the Coinbase Pro. Okay, so you need the two applications to connect to the robot to be able to do the work for you. Now, if you have some people in Europe over here, if you have some people in Europe, you can actually get your Binance card. You can actually order for your Binance card free of charge only in Europe and some parts of the world. Okay, but in Africa, it's not yet available. The only thing you can do is you can pre-order. Okay, now how to pre-order? You go to your Binance, you go to the home button, look for more, then you'll be able to find cards. Then you can pre-order. All right, so that is it. Now, withdrawals with your Binance card is actually free of charge. You do not have to pay for any ATM fees when you are withdrawing. Okay. So, yes, that is it. Now, let us go. So, if you launch your Royalq application, this is what you are going to see. Okay. Please let me just log into my Binance account quickly. Just give me some few minutes. Not because of our credentials, one cannot log in whilst on a live session. So it's very, very important. So please just give me some few minutes because maybe I might be switching through my Binance at the same time. Okay, so yep, I'm in now. Now I can share my screen. I hope that is cool by you guys. I hope you are not angry. Okay, so I'm going to start by sharing my screen again. I'm going to start by sharing my screen again. Okay, so I hope I'm back now. All right, so when you launch your Royalq application, this is how it looks like. Okay, this is how it looks like. I hope the new people that I invited are in this Zoom, or else it will really, really pain me. Sometimes it's very difficult for you to. They are not here. They are not here. They are not here. Okay, all right. Sorry, just pardon me. It's not professional, but all right. So that is it. I have to multitask. Now, when you open your Royalq app, the first thing that pops out is an information. Okay, this is announcement, an information. So you either scroll this part up to be able to read what is here, or if you have already read it, you just click on the X button to close it. Okay, all right. So let's scroll it up to read. So system upgrade for Indodax Exchange. So there was a system update for Indodax Exchange. So all people that were using it, they had to alert them. Royalq had to alert them that, okay, Indodax is a company on its own, a trading listing, and they want to do a system upgrade. So pardon us, from this period to this period, your transactions will be suspended. It's good they inform us since we have users on Indodax. So people will not come and be like, oh, what's happening? No more trades, no more buying and selling. So that was the announcement on the 8th of December. Okay. All right. So you just click on the X button to close it up. Now, I always say every feature on the Royalq app has its use. Unless you don't know what the use is for, you think it's just there for beautification. But nope, it's not. Now let's look at the first feature here close to the home. This is actually a security feature that when you click on it, you are going to see your security log, okay? The number of times you logged in successfully to your account, okay? The date is being recorded, the time, and the device you use in logging in. Now, when you click on the arrow, you are going to see the device name, the time, the login address, and the IP address. So if you realize that, I live in India, how come someone from Germany has logged in my account? That's not possible. You understand? So with this, you need to change your password and report to the Royalq support because you're 100% sure you never gave your credentials to maybe your team member or upline in Germany, but somehow, some way, someone has logged in from Germany because anywhere you log in from, it picks your address, okay? It picks your address automatically. So you always have to come here and check, okay? Now, there are some red dots close to it. If you haven't read your security, you see a lot. Me, I hate to see notifications. So you can simply click on read all, then all these dots will just leave, okay? All right. But you have to click on it to check if it's truly you. Maybe you are using Android and you realize an iPhone has logged into your device, into your account. So just make sure and be 100% secure. Okay. Now, these are actually adverts. Okay. So they are form of informations to we the users of the Royalq bot. Okay. So when Kraken was launched, they said Kraken Exchange, come join us. Then quantification circles. Then please keep your personal information safe. You remember what I was just saying. Then user profit over 120 million. At first, it wasn't 120, but now we've gotten to 120 plus. Okay. So, yes, these are all our adverts. Don't trust anyone. Please keep your personal information safe and avoid false information. So, everything is here. You can just click on any of the adverts and read what information it has. Okay. Now, you would see that under it, we have this notification bell, and this will be moving up and down. Okay, you just have to click on the menu bar or these three lines here to be able to read what is there. They are simply announcements. You see, now it's changed to security questions notice. Coinbase Pro will be shut down, system upgrade. So when you click on these three lines on your right hand side, you are going to see the latest announcement. Okay, since you joined Royalq, all the latest announcements, you are going to see it. But yours, the most important announcement is the first ones. Okay, like the ones at the top, not the ones below. So yes, these are the latest announcements. You can scroll through and read. We need to get information. Okay, and we need to take information seriously. I was really hurt when I found out that one of my team members lost a lot of money through this BTCST. Upon all the noise we made, upon the voice note, upon even the notifications Royalq gave us, Binance gave us, she didn't hear any of it. And she said she just lost every asset on that BTCST. You understand? So please let us take note. It's very important to read announcements. Okay. If you wouldn't be active on the WhatsApp group pages, at least be active on your Royalq app, because that is another way you can get information. Okay. All right. So let us move to the next. You're going to look at all these features, okay, the use of all these features. Then we come down to this part. So just take your time, exercise patience, get some tea or some coffee or some chilled chocolate drink and follow. All right. So this part says connect your exchange. Now you can see all the exchanges that I spoke about some few minutes ago. We have the Binance, we have the Hobby, we have the Indodax, we have the Kraken. I'm not talking about Coinbase Pro because by the end of this year, it will be removed totally. Okay. All right. So these four exchanges, you can actually connect these four exchanges to one robot. Okay. Some people think if the robot wants to trade for you, it will need four different robots on all these exchanges. No, just one robot can actually be connected to these four exchanges and it will be trading for you successfully. Now, what are the advantages to this? If you are trading BTC on Binance, on Hobby, on Indodax, on Kraken, and BTC sells, this simply means you are going to make profit on four different applications. I hope you understand. On four different exchange. Okay, so that is the use. Not because of that, someone with $100 would like to split it 50 on Binance, 50 on Hobby, 50 on Indoda. No, doesn't make sense. People with huge capitals can do that, okay? But you with small capital, why would you split all your money on the exchanges when you can only have one exchange and focus on building that portfolio? Okay. All right. Now, let us close this. All right. Now, let us move to revenue details. All right. Under the revenue details, you are going to see the first button here is this. Okay. This button is just to forward or to send to someone. Okay. So you can actually send your earnings to someone, okay, you can actually send your earnings to someone just to be able to let the person know or prove to the person that, oh, I told you Royalq is working. This is the profit so far I've made. Okay. I always say don't be shy of the little profit you make, because we have people who make huge profits. Why? Because they have enough capital than you. Another reason is the coins they are trading might be different from you, and the time they entered into the market might be different. So you cannot compare results, but you can share the little you have. And good thing is, some of our team members usually send their results. Okay, so we post it on the platform. You can actually share those results as well with others. Okay, so it's not a crime doing that. Now let's look at where the blue color is. They've written something. They said data within 24 hours might not be real time. Okay, this simply means if you are in Germany, you realize that when it is 6 p.m., you have entered into another day. It's not real time. It's actually the data here is shown under the Singapore time. Okay. So sometimes you're in your country, you started earning the next day's earnings. You understand? Don't get it twisted. It's just because the data is shown under the Singapore time. Okay. All right. So we can see total profit for today. Then we have cumulative profit. Total profit for today is the profit that you have made today. Okay. Until 5 p.m. Yeah, 5 p.m. Germany time. This amount will be added to this. Then you are going to see that zero begins from here. Then if there is a sale, it will be recorded. Okay. Cumulative simply means adding up. Okay. So we would say in total, this account has made $552 USDT. Sorry. Now, equivalent in Ugandan shillings is 2,039,740 Ugandan shillings. Okay. You can actually change your valuation method. Okay. You can change it to the US dollar. We have the Nigerian naira. We have some few currencies, not all currencies though, but you can change it. Okay. All right. Now there is another information over here. We are going to see I stands for information. Okay. Anywhere you see I, it stands for information. So there is an information Royalq is drawing your notice to. They said while using sub-bin mode, profit will only be shown after all positions are closed. Profit will directly go into your exchange balance. Okay. Most times people think the money here can't be withdrawn. No, please. It's just a record to show you that this is so far how much you have made. But because your trading capital was in your exchange, that is where your profit also goes to. Okay. We only did binding to allow the robot to read and trade, but not to withdraw. Okay. So your profit goes directly into where your capital was. Okay. So yes, these figures cannot be withdrawn. Instead, they can be withdrawn from your exchanges. Okay. So that is the information. Now, another information we have to take note is there are three different strategy modes of the trading. Okay. We have the whole warehouse mode, we have the sub-bin mode, we have the sub-bin mode real-time settlement. Okay. So they said with the sub-bin mode, your profit will only be shown after all positions are closed. Let's say you have 10 margin calls or 15 margin calls. If there are sales, you see that there are sales, but the profit will not be recorded because on the sub-bin mode, your profits actually they use your profit to bring the average price closer to the current price. But after it has finished all the positions, the profit you make, you now see it recorded under revenue details. Okay. So that is the meaning of the sub-bin mode. They said the profit will only be shown after all positions are closed. I hope we all understand it. But with the sub-bin mode real-time settlement, after it has sold each position, it brings it out. It brings the profit and the capital back after the fourth call. Okay, so that is it. Now with the whole warehouse mode, it brings out everything in whole. After it has finished everything, it brings out the profit and the capital. So yep, that is it. I'll look at that again. Now let us go to profit analysis. Okay. Please, just a moment. Just a minute, please. Right, I'm back. Sorry. I forgot something. All right. So I'm back here. Now okay. So yes, now let's move to, these are the history details, okay? The first 12, the 12 stands for December. The middle one, the middle number is the month. Then we have the year, okay? So yeah, the history details. You are going to see all the history details, all the profits you've been making, all everything. Like, people make profits on daily basis. Sometimes so some people do not make on daily basis. Why? Because it has to do with their capital. Okay. So you do not have to worry. If you made profit Monday to Friday, then Saturday and Sunday, no profit. Then Monday you make again. Okay, it's normal. Now, when you click on the arrow close to the amount you have made, you are going to see the coin that gave you that profit, okay? You are also going to see the exchange. You are going to see the profit amount, and you are going to see the fuel fee that was charged on that particular pair, okay? You are going to also see the time, the date and the time being recorded. The same way you can send your revenue details, you can also send an actual pair that gave you that particular profit by clicking on this share button. Let us try it and see. So I click on share. Who should I share it with? Maybe who should I share it with? Okay, let me look for someone here. All right, so I shared it to one of my team members. So he's going to receive it. Okay, the same way you can share this as well. So he's going to receive it and be like, wow, what's this? What money is this? What is this? Then out, like, you talk more about it. Okay. All right, so let's move to profit analysis. So under the profit analysis, you are going to see the graphical illustration, okay, of the coins that you traded in this colorful way. It's so beautiful. You can see, okay, this particular coin gave me a lot of profit, or I traded this particular coin most often. Okay, like you traded it several times. If you are using Hobby or Binance or Indodax, you like to click on it. Okay, you like to click on that particular one to get the results. Okay, but this is Binance. This is Binance. Now, when we click under, we click the drop down arrow close to it, you can actually see you can actually see other applications, other exchanges. Okay, so if you are not using Binance, then you have to select the appropriate exchange that you are using. Okay, so these are the coins. You see BTCST, YFI, TRX, that's Tron, LIT, RSR, Matic, JST, BTC, and the rest. So they are all here at your disposal. You might not need it, but someone might need it. The person will be like, which coin even gave me a lot of profit, or which coin did I trade during this past times in Royalq? You can see it under profit analysis. Now let's go to currency profit. Under the currency profit, you are going to see the trading pairs, and the total revenues that was made on each trading pair. Okay, all the trading pairs, even if it's 0.3 cent, you would see it. 3 USDT, you would see it. Okay, that's under the currency profit. I bet some of you didn't know this part was there, but it's there. It's hidden here. Everything is here. You just click on currency profit, then you would see it. Okay, you have to play with your application to know, to be able to navigate through it. Okay, so reward details and assets, I'm going to jump it. Okay, because this account is not an account that builds. Okay, but you would see under the reward details, you see how much the person make. Okay, so we are going to go into a different account. So you see the fuel fee that was charged on cost was negative 1.24. This is it. It's been removed from their total assets. Okay. This person, this account is not more of a builder account. Okay. It's just focused on trading. But sometimes if you come across someone who wants to join, you still share your link. Okay. So 124 was deducted. 1 USDT 24 blah 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 was deducted. And the time was recorded. It's written fuel fee. You understand? Okay. So that is it. Now let's move to invite friend. I hope I'm not moving too fast. Am I moving too fast? Please, am I moving too fast? Do you like the pace I'm going on, or I should say it one after the other? Okay. All right. I'm okay. All right. Good. Now, this is invite friends. I believe we all understand this simple English. Invite, like you've invited your friend to a party. Royalq, you say you can invite your friend, you can invite families, you can invite anybody to this opportunity. Okay. So by doing that, you just have to come to invite friends. On the home button, you would see invitation link. Okay. Always click on this sign here. It's this copy sign. Okay. It's copy. Some people do not know, so I have to draw your attention. If you click on it, it copies successfully. Okay, let's do that and see. Now it's copied. So you can actually go to WhatsApp or Facebook or anywhere and share it with the person. Okay. When you paste it, please wait for a few seconds so that Royalq would show before you send it. So if you send it to the person, whoever wants to activate or register just clicks on the link. They'll be redirected to a page where they fill in this data. Okay, after filling in these data, then they click on register. This place, the invitation code is there already, so no need to do anything. The person should just click on register. After clicking on register, they will be redirected to another page where they would see download. Okay, after they've successfully registered, it sends them to this place. They just click on I understand, then click on the download at the top here. Then it downloads automatically. Okay, so Royalq can be found on the Android store, the how do we call it, the Apple Store and the Google Play Store. Okay, so they are available on these stores. There are some devices that you not get Royalq app on it. Okay, those phones don't use any of these three Play Stores. That's why you don't get it. So if the person is not able to download the app, you let them change their device. Okay, so unfortunate, but that is it. So Royalq says invite friends and earn money. There is no free lunch. Whoever you invite, you make something. You are being rewarded. Okay. So aside the trading, you trading with your own capital to make money, you can also share the opportunity and make extra money. Okay. Some people like it that way. Others want to trade alone. So the choice is yours. You need to make your choice. Okay. All right. So they said whenever a member you referred activates their account, you receive bonuses based on your ranking. Okay. We are going to look at the ranking shortly. Now, I always tell people that do not copy the invitation code and send to your prospect. Okay. Your prospect is new on Royalq app. No matter how intelligent and smart that person might be, you still need to guide them. Okay. Why? Because when you go to your Google Play Store and you type Royalq, you are going to see millions of Royalq. Now, how does the prospect or the new member determines which one is the authentic one? That would be too much of a headache, you understand? So simply give the invitation link to the person registers through the right medium, then download the app. It's easy. Do not let the person go and download the app from whatever store first before doing the registration. Okay. So please desist from that, or else you might be losing some monies. Okay, now let's go to the user guide. Okay, this one, the user guide. So we are here. We've talked about this, we've talked about this. This one, just a brush. And this one too, about fuel fees. So we've talked about this too. Now we are on user guide. Okay. I always say Royalq it's a school on its own. Okay. If you are willing to earn money, you should be willing to learn. Because the word learn, if you remove the first letter, that is the L, they'll be left with N. Do you understand? So on Royalq, whilst we are learning, we are earning. Okay. Now, you all agree with me that every device you buy, there is a user guide to it. Okay. Every device you buy. Let's say you bought a dishwasher, they will definitely add a user guide for you to be able to know how it operates and the things, the do's and the don'ts. Okay. So on Royalq, so you are fortunate enough to have a user guide. And under the user guide, you're going to see instructions. Okay. Instructions. That is for the beginner's guide. You're also going to see Royalq related questions and answers. And you're also going to see the strategy description. Okay. So all this can be found under the user guide. Now, someone will be asking, how do I get a hobby tutorial for the binding? One can even find it over here. Okay. You can find the hobby tutorial here. You do not need to stress yourself to send your downline to Zoom meeting if you are at a tight corner. You just direct them. Go to the user guide. You find that button on the home button. When you click on it under beginner's guide, scroll through it, you would see hobby API binding. Now, just look at it. It's so beautiful over here. You can click on the link if you want to log into your hobby. You click on their official website. Now, this is here. They teach you through graphics, like a picture description, so you understand, okay, where do I have to click? You first have to open. When you open your app, everything is here. It's so beautiful. Okay. So you do not have to stress yourself by sending your downline or your team member to Zoom, or maybe you are not you are occupied at the moment. You just direct them to this part, or you even get it for them. You just send it to them on WhatsApp or any medium, then it goes to them. You understand? So that is it. Now, under the user guide, after the beginner's guide, the Royalq related questions and answers. Sometimes you get a lot of questions like, are my funds safe? Are you sure? Are you sure this your robot will not blow my account? Because I tried some robot in town here. That robot just blew everything. I hope this one there is not like that. You just direct the person. Don't talk too much. Just direct the person to come and read for their own. Okay. So are my funds safe? That's most of the common questions we mostly get. So yes, your funds are safe. Why? Because your capital is not on the Royalq app. Shebi, when you were activating, you didn't bring your capital on Royalq app. You only sent your activation fee and your fuel fee. So yes, your funds are 100% safe in your exchange, whether Hobby, Binance, Indodax, or Kraken. Okay, I hope that is clear. So yes, under the user guide again, you see the strategy description, quantitative trading parameter setting tutorial. You can come and read this and get to know more. Okay. So we are done with user guide. Now, mentor. Mentor is actually a new feature that was introduced not long ago. So, let's say, for instance, your upline, the person who introduced you into this business, is no more in the business. It's nowhere to be found. You need someone to guide you through. So you can come here and search for any mentor of your choice. Okay. You can search for any mentor of your choice, add them, then they'll be able to guide you. As soon as you add them, they are going to know that you've added them. Then it's their responsibility to assist you, not like they are just mentor for being mentor sick. Okay. They are going to mentor you throughout your journey on Royalq. So you just search for their ID or their nickname if you know their nickname. Okay. All right. Now, for you to become a mentor, you have to be V2 and above. Okay. So you click on add mentor. Then you see one V2 membership ranking. So you can see they said requirements are not met because this account is on V1. So sorry, but V2 and above, you can actually apply to be a mentor, like to someone. Okay. So yeah, that is it about mentor. Now let's go to more. Under the more, there are other more features here. Okay. All you need to do is click on the edit, then you edit it. Which of the features do you frequently use or do you commonly use? You just edit it by clicking on the plus and minus. So when I click on the edit button, let's say I bring reward details down and I add quantifier class. I bring assets down, then I add price alerts. You see, all you just do, this is minus. There is minus attached, there is plus. So the one you don't want to be seen on your back office, like the home button, you just bring it down, then you add the one you want to be added. Okay. I hope that is simple for you. So you click on done to confirm save. Okay. Or else it will not save. Now let's look at quantifier class. Yes, this is another school. So Royalq does not only earn you money in trading, it does not only earn you money when you share the opportunity, you also gain knowledge free of charge. All is within this 120 you paid. Isn't that beautiful? That is awesome because knowledge is power. Okay. Now, Royalq operation tutorial. We have what is quantitative trading. We have principal income. We have an interesting topic here. What is floating loss? That everybody must play this video. We have what is a trading strategy. We have the principle of quantifying money. Then we have the Royalq robot introduction video as well. We have the Binance API binding tutorial. We have the hobby. The Coinbase will be removed and be replaced with Kraken and Indodax. Okay. All right. So we have the support button here and about Royalq and their social handles that you can follow. At the top here, you are going to see the languages that are available at the moment. So when you click on the drop down arrow, you see the other countries, like the other languages that are available. Okay. So if I were to be you, I would have gone to Vietnam through my social media and get people from this country. I've gone to Portugal, get people from these countries as well. So we have the Russia, the Chinese, and so on. Get people from these countries since their languages are available on our application. Okay. So there are this menu bar here. You see the home button again, the quantitative advantage and app download. Okay. All right, so you can play this video, you can send it to anyone you want, but we ain't playing it. You can play it at your own time. Price alerts. Yes, that was also, that's actually a new feature that was added quite not long ago. So you want Royalq to alert you if your favorite coin is pumping or is dipping. You just click on add. What's your favorite coin? Mm, Someone will say wifey. Okay, you add it. As soon as you click on the star, it favorites it for you. Okay, so you click on done. Click on done at the top. It's being added. Okay, so you can add as many coins as you want. Okay, as many, but not coins that are outside Royalq. Only coins that we are being traded on Royalq. Okay, so yes, they are all here. You can add as many as you want with their pairs as well. Okay, we now trade the BTC and Ethereum pairs, not only USDT. So they've also been added. Now, when you click, you can only get Hobby. You cannot get the other exchanges. Okay, so unfortunate. At first it was showing, but now it's no more. So click on done and you move out of price alerts. Okay, so we are done. Now let's move. Now, if you want to see all the coins you are trading on Royalq, you do not have to disturb yourself and go to quantitative, because under the quantitative, you are going to see coins that are trading under general and professional. Do you understand? So just go to home button. Make sure it's under all, especially if you are trading these three pairs. These are pairs. Okay, we have the USDT pair, the BTC pair, the Ethereum pair. So if you are trading on all these pairs, let it be on all. Okay, but if you are only trading on USDT pairs, you can let it be on USDT. Okay, it doesn't matter. So if it is on the USDT, you are going to see all the coins that you are trading, both professional and general. Okay, you're going to see all of them over here. So you do not have to actually go back and forth looking for the coins. It's easy. This application is so easy. Don't make it so complicated and complicate yourself. Okay, so you can see Algo, Ape, GMT, Shiba, Dodge, and so on. They are all here. You can see they are in floating loss. Some are on margin calls, others too there are no margin calls. Okay, I've not opened margin calls for it. So yeah, now let's look at each. Okay, let's move to popular first. Sorry. So under the popular, you are going to see the top 10 popular coins that are trending on Royalq, not on the exchange Binance Hobby, but on the Royalq community. Okay, so you can see the top 10 popular coins currently. If you are using Hobby, you click on Hobby. Okay, this is where I clicked on at the corner here. It was on Binance, but there is a drop down arrow close to that bottom. So when you click on the drop down arrow, it will bring other exchange. So you click on the appropriate one. Okay, so you would see that Binance and Hobby, not all the top 10 coins are the same. Okay, because of the volume. Okay, so let us move to, yeah, there is no 24-hour volume I can show you, so unfortunate. So let's go back to the operation strategy. So let's look at Algo. Algo, I've opened margin calls. Let me see. Okay. All right. So you can see the first coin that is being traded is Algo. And this is the name, Algo USDT. Okay. If I were to be trading it on BTC, you see Algo BTC, but there is no pair for that even. Okay. So that is it. Now, it's on one shot. The strategy mode is sub-bin mode. Then the position amount USDT into bracket. This simply means I have invested 167.1951 USDT on this coin. Okay. Now, average price is simply the last price the robot bought it at. Okay, that is the average price. Then the number of margin calls 5 times. So as the algo dipped, I bought 5 times. Okay, the robot bought 5 times. Now, five number of margin calls. Sorry, not 5 times. Five number of margin calls, because the margin calls. So don't forget, Sometimes the first call you say you should buy 2 times, the second call 3 times or 5 times, or so 5 margin calls, not 5 times. Okay, now 601 position quantity algo. So this is the quantity of algo I'm having. Okay, this quantity does not change, it remains the same. Unless there has been a sell, then the quantity will reduce. But if there is no sell, it remains the same. Okay. So this 167, if I go to my Binance and I want to check, I'm not going to get that same 167 on my Binance. Okay. So on the spot wallet, Algo. This is Algo. Sorry. You can see. So currently it's left with 137.55. Okay. Then the quantity of algo I have is recorded at the top. Okay. So you can see it over here. Now, this current price is the current price that the algo is currently. Okay. The current price. The current price changes because it's a live market. Okay, it changes. Before you know, it has moved either to the top or to the bottom. So don't get it twisted if it changes. Now, if the current price is changing, it has effect on the return rate. If it goes up, return rate will be reducing. Okay, meaning it will be reducing in negative. If the current price goes down, return rate will be increasing in the negatives. Okay, I hope you understand. So that is it. Now let's move to cycle. The cycle simply means whatever the robot is doing, it should continue in that order, the buying and selling. Like it should be doing that same order based on your trade settings. Okay. But if you put it on one shot, it simply means after it has sold, it shouldn't buy the same coin. It should release your capital and the profit. Okay, that's this cycle and one shot, the meaning. Okay, now let's go to the sell, then we look at the buy. So if I want to sell this coin now, if I click on confirm, it's going to sell. Okay, but I wouldn't like to sell if I'm on negative. Do you understand? Because if you're on negative return rate and you sell it, you're going to lose. That one has nothing to do with the robot. Even though the robot sold it, I pressed on the bottom sell. So anytime you press on this button, it becomes a manual sell. Okay. Now, if you do not want to sell at market price, you want to sell at a different price, you just untick, click on the market price to untick it. Then you write the trigger price you want it to sell at. Okay. You click on done, then you confirm. I hope this answers one of my team members, leader Omek from Ghana. Okay, so buy. When you click on this buy button, this simply means you are doing what we call the manual replenishment. Okay. So you can buy at the current market price. This part that they've written amount of margin call, that is the amount of money you want to invest in this manual replenishment. So let us assume I want to buy 100 USDT. First, look at this part and this part. Okay. This part will be changing because it's the estimated average price and estimated holding profit and loss. But this part will not change because this is the actual. Okay, so when I type the 100 here, be looking at this part, you see that the average price will change and the return rate as well. So let me type 100. Now it has now reduced from negative 17 to negative 11. And now my estimated average price is no more 0.2780, but it is now 0.2571. I hope we can all see it. So that is it. Okay. That is what we call manual replenishment. Some people will be like, oh, I'm on floating loss. I'm tired of waiting for this coin. Pumping a lot of money. It will, as soon as it goes high a bit, though, it will sell for you if you do not have the patience. Now you don't have the money to pump in to come out of the floating loss. What do you have? You have your mat. That is why we always tell you guys to share the opportunity. Because if you share the opportunity, there is no single day you go home without any money. Even if it is $1 you got or 50 cents, it is still money. Okay. All right. So you can actually buy at current price or market price. Okay. Like market price or your own price that you want it to buy at. So I click on cancel to return. Stop margin call. If you've opened maybe 1,000 margin calls and it has only done 100, you want to stop it. You just click on stop margin call. Simple. If you want to continue, you click on initiate margin call. Initiate means it should start it. Okay. All right. Strategy mode. If you were following from the beginning, you remember I mentioned whole warehouse mode, sub-bin mode, and sub-bin mode real-time settlement. So the whole warehouse mode, when you put your coin on it, it simply means after it has sold everything, it brings you the profit in whole. Okay. The sub-bin mode, this which is the second one, it uses your profit to draw the average price closer to the current price so it can sell fast. Sub-bin mode real-time settlement. Any position after the fourth call, any position it buys and it sells, it brings the profit to you. Okay, in that real-time settlement. Okay, so that is it. Now let's look at here. I hope you are following. Are you feeling bored? Is it too much information? Okay, first preset buy in price. I hope this guy is in this meeting. If I remember other people's questions, then I just pray they are here. Where's the link? There is one guy. I don't know his name. Let me see. Okay. It's so sad that we have Zoom, we have WhatsApp groups, but trust me, I would say 90% of the people in the groups do not read messages from the group. It's so sad. It saddens my heart because Royalq is the only business that leaders take teachings very seriously. They sacrifice their time, they sacrifice everything just to impart knowledge into others. But the people we are impacting knowledge into, it's difficult to reach them. It's so sad, honestly. Sometimes it brings my spirits down, but we move. Okay, so yeah, first preset buying price. Let's say there is a signal. Let's look for a signal. A signal. Leader Julius used to send me signals. Okay. Okay, this is a signal. So price, entry price, price. You need to enter this price after you have set your robot up. You need to enter the price at where they said first preset buying price. But before you can do that, you have to pause the strategy. Okay. Then you click on first preset buying price. Then you can enter. Then confirm. Then you click on start. Okay. You don't start it before you click on first preset buying price. If you start it, it will buy at the current price. Okay. So it's always good to click on first preset. Enter the entry price. Up to date, people still enter the current price or the first buying amount at first preset buying price. There are three different things totally. First buying amount, it simply means the money that you want the robot to use to buy. First preset buying price, it is the price that you want the robot to buy at. Okay. Current price is the price of the coin currently. So if they've given you 0.2282 to as your entry price, you have to enter this same price at this part. Then now when the current price gets to 0.2282, it triggers. Do you understand? So that is simply that. But I don't know why still people get it twisted. All right. So you can see it's paused. Let me start it. Then you see. Yeah. Now, call margin trigger price. They said reach limit of number of buy in. My margin call limit is 5, and it has already done 5 calls. So it closes automatic. Okay. That's why they said it has reached the limit of number of buy in. Now, take profit trigger price. You can see greater than. We all went to primary school, right? You have greater than, less than, greater than, less than, equal to sign, and so on. So you can see that they said this robot should trigger price when the current price gets to 0.2364, when it's greater than, and the current price is greater than 0.2364, it should sell. Okay. Now the status is waiting for trigger. It's waiting for trigger. I hope you are following. Let me know if you are following. Where is my Zoom? Let me know if you are following. Let me know if you've learned something. Just give me some thumbs up or just write something in the chat so I know I'm talking to you guys, okay? Let me know if someone is following. At least if I get one person, I'll move on. Okay, all right. That is okay. So let us go back. Yeah. So the status is waiting for trigger. Okay. So because it's bought on different average price, it's waiting. When it gets to 2364, it's going to sell. Okay. Now, I forgot to mention about this too. If you are using an Android phone, you are going to see they've written log and transaction details. Okay. But on the iPhone, it's not showing. But I know that the second one is transaction details. Okay. So transaction details simply means the buy and sell that happens on a particular coin. You see it being recorded under the transaction details. So buy, if you see buy, it means the robot bought it. If you see sub sell, it means there was a sell at the sub bin mode real time settlement. Okay. Then buy again. I'm trying to see if I can see manual buy or manual sell, but there is none here. So yeah, you see, as it's bought 14.95 blah blah blah. Then it gave me 1.19% of this. So the total becomes, no, I don't think it's this particular one, because this is 2336. No, it's not this particular one. It's a different one that was sold here. It's a different one. 2357. Yeah, it's a different subsell. But yes, you are going to see the number of calls. That is the fifth margin call. The fifth margin call was what sold. Trying to see if I can see the transaction that gave me the 14.92, because it's only 17 cents. It has to be 14 point something. 14 point something. Okay, let's ignore that one. So yeah, you can see that as the current price has now decreased more, the return rate has increased. At first, when we came, the return rate was negative 17, and it was 2282 or something. But now it has reduced to 78. So the return rate will be increasing. Okay. Now, if you want to make any changes here, it's not possible that you just start writing unless you click on trade settings. Okay. So when you click on trade settings, you can make changes over here. Okay, you just click on the edit button, then you make whatever changes you want to make. Okay. All right, so I save it. So enough of this. Let's look for a coin that has a manual sell. A manual, no, this one should have. I want a coin that has manual buy and manual sell. Maybe this. I'm looking for manual. Okay, I think Shiba will have. So I show you how that one looks like. Oh no, it's not having. Mm, subcell. Okay, so unfortunate. Okay, there is a manual buy here. So I bought this myself. I clicked on the manual, the buy button. So that's why you see manual buy. But this buy, it's the robot. Okay, let's see if there is any transaction with manual sell as well. So manual sell simply means you sold it yourself, not the robot. Okay, even though it's the robot, but you pressed on the sell button. So let me see if there is a manual sell on this. No. Okay, let's ignore it. I'll show you if I see one. Okay, because it will take a lot of time to get one manual by. There's no manual sell. Okay, let's ignore. All right. So we are done with this. If you see your coins in red, like this, they are in red boxes. Red. It means you're in floating loss. Full stop. Nothing more to it. How to get out of it? You need number one, patience. Two, enough capital. Three, open more margin calls. That is all you need. Quantitative. Under the quantitative, we are going to see this part. There is a drop down arrow. I always tell you, drop down arrow simply means there is something below. So you have to click on it. Okay. So let's click on it and see. So yeah, we have all the other exchanges. So if you're not using Binance, you click on the appropriate exchange you are using. Okay. Convert to USDT. Anytime a coin sells, sometimes it does not bring the capital and the profit back into USDT. Okay, it leaves it in that particular coin. So you either convert it on your exchange or you convert it on Royalq. Now on the Royalq, you can only convert once in every 24 hours. Okay, so even if you cannot do it on Royalq, you can go and convert it on your Binance or your exchange. Okay, so convert to USDT. Anytime, click there and see if there is some coin hidden there. You just convert it. It goes directly into your USDT. Now, this search button is there for a reason. Okay. If they've given you a coin to trade, what was the coin that was given last night? Late. You just type it. You do not have to go and be searching, because if you want to scroll through all these to look for late, before you find late, the coin must have even sold, because don't forget, the market is not your friend. It's not waiting for you. Okay. All right. So that is the use of the search button. Okay. So we have both coins under general and professional. Okay. If you do not see professional, this simply means your professional edition button has been turned off. So please make sure you turn it on. Now, how do you turn it on? When you go to mine, you would see professional edition over here. I'm going to see professional edition over here. You just turn that button on. Okay. All right. So that is it. So you see all the pairs we have: USDT pair, BTC pair, Ethereum pair. So let us click on BTC pair. You see all the pairs that are here. Ethereum, you see all the Ethereum pairs as well. Okay. All right. So this DEF stands for default. Okay. So the coins come in that order, in the default order. The volume, the coins comes out with the volume, like based on the volume of the coin. Then we have the price. Under the price, you see the top and the down arrow. So the top arrow will give you coins that are in the form of ascending order, that the prices are high. Then the bottom one gives you the one with the lowest prices. Now, change in percentage, you still have both the down and the top arrow. Okay, that's up and down. So that one has to do with this. Okay, the change in percentage. It has to do with this. If you click on that arrow, both the top and down, you would see that it's either in ascending order or descending order. Then the same way refer to the profit rate, the profit and the rate. Okay, so that is it. Now let us, yeah. So when you pause a coin, you see it like this. Okay, when you pause a coin, you would see it like this. So sometimes you can see that a pause coin can actually appreciate and go to, let's say, plus 100%. Let me show you a picture here. I hope you're still following. So look, this coin has been paused and it's plus 31. Do you understand? So there are two reasons why you can pause. One, you are pausing a coin because you want to take the money that was invested into it to do something else. Two, you are pausing because you want to make more profit. Okay, this coin was actually put on, I think, 5%, but it went as high as 31%. So if this person starts this coin, it will sell at the 31%. It will not sell at the 5% that the robot was instructed. Okay, that is one beautiful thing about this robot as well. But you can actually click on it, click on trade settings and change it to the 31. It will still pick it. Okay, I hope that part is clear. This is another one. Can you see 99%? So you can prove to someone that in Royalq, you can decide to take 100% profit if only you have the heart to wait. You understand? So this coin was actually traded by one of my team members here in Germany. She invested $100 on this coin, and funny enough, someone who was not doing Royalq bet with her that there is no way this coin can get to 100%. If the coin gets to 100%, then he's going to give her back the money she invested in it. And when it got there, it even got to 103%. He gave her €100 back. You understand? So it's a beautiful. Tell me which bank or which business can give you 100% of your initial capital. You would never get it. But with our Royalq bot, it's possible. Okay. Imagine this person had put maybe $1,000 or 10,000 on it. You would have been seeing 1,000 here, meaning you've gotten your this thing back. You see, this is it. 99.8 100 USDT, 46.45 return rate. There is no negative attached. Okay. So yeah, that is the power of pausing too. So yeah. Okay. Now let's look at this. You can turn off the eye. When you click on the eye bottom, it turns off the eye. No one can see how much USDT you have. And always when you log into your Royalq and click on quantitative, before you start a trade, make sure you click on this button. It's called a refresh button. Okay, like how you refresh your email. It's close to the batch setting. So when you click on the refresh button, it refreshes the money. So you know the actual USDT you have. Okay, that's the use. Now, let's say, for instance, you want to set your BTC pairs. Okay, you want to set your BTC pairs, the trade settings. You just click on batch setting. You click on all. It takes all the coins under this part. You click on trade setting. Whatever settings you want to attach to it, you attach it. Okay. 0.002 or 02. Then you do all the settings. After that, you save it. Okay. When you save it, the settings are being saved in this coin. So anytime you want to trade the coin and you pick it up, you see, it already has the settings. So all you just do is enter the first buying price. You can enter the current price you see, or you click on start to start it. I hope that wasn't too fast. Did you catch that, please? Let me repeat myself. You click on batch settings if you want to apply settings on all the coins, okay, or some of the coins. You can select the ones that you want to have a change on or edit it. Okay, you click on trade settings, all trade settings, then you do whatever settings you have to do. You save it, then you continue. Okay, so there are so many things you can do to have a change on a particular coin. So yeah, that is it. I think we are done. We are done with quantitative. We've looked at everything over here. Now let's go to circle. No, this all. We didn't look at it. This all. Let me put it on USDT. So all the coins on cycle, you would see all the coins on cycle. If you want all coins on one shot, you see all the coins on one shot, both the ones you've traded before. If you click on stop margin call, you see the coins that has stop margin call on them. Okay, so all will give you all coins. Now let's move to circle. This is circle, not cycle. Circle. So under the circle, you are going to see all the copy traders we have on Royalq. Okay, all the copy traders. Copy trader simply means someone who has a special trade settings for you to follow. Now you don't follow them for free. When you follow them and use their trade settings, you are being charged a fee as well. Some people take 0.5%, some take 0.1, some take 5%, some take 1%, and so on and so forth. You can also actually be a copy trader as well. So you see, we now have, this is new, the Ecuador. Ecuador is new because I haven't seen that copy trader before. So you can create your copy trader. Okay, but we crypto ambassadors team, we do not have a copy trader. Okay, we've all follow our trade settings that were created by our uplines. Okay, all right. So if you want to follow any copy trader, just click on this graph here. You click on it, you are going to see there are so many. Not that we haven't used these copy traders before. When we started this business from the beginning, we followed a lot of copy traders. Okay, now their circle leaderboard is here. It's based on top 10 profit list, hot list, and popularity list. Okay, I know QQ Circle, I've used them before. I know JD Winner, I've used them before. Yeah. Kogaku AI too, I think is very good. The whole family is in the business. When you go to hot list, you see Kogaku brother or sister. Now let's go to profit list. You see Kogaku AI bro, Kogaku AI sis. Before Kogaku himself too is there. So you see, you can imagine these people, they are really chopping a lot of money through Royalq, because just look at their profits alone. This is huge. You understand? So yeah, that is it. You can follow any of these copy traders. You can join their chat and ask them any questions you want to ask them. So let's move to news. Okay, so under the news, you would see if there is a new sale or a new buy. It's all recorded under the news button, okay, under other message. Then Royalq V1 group chat. You can actually join any of the group chats that you want. Okay. So system message. Anytime you've opened margin calls and the robot is not able to buy more because you don't have enough USDT, Royalq alerts you over here. Okay. Okay. Now you can actually use Royalq to chat whoever invited you to this business. Okay. So Royalq does not only trade, it does not only trade to give you profit or share the opportunity to make money or gain knowledge, but it also serves as a social media where you can chat with your uh, team members as well. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing my screen over here. I hope we are all following. I hope you've understood something. Do not worry about the attendance, okay? Just worry about what you would learn over here. I know some people, they are motivated with numbers. If they come into the Zoom and they realize, oh, 50 people, then let me go. They are not saying anything important. But do not be those type of people. Just focus on what you are learning and the knowledge you are getting. Okay, so I'm logging into a different account. I'm almost done, just hanging. I hope my co-hosts have not left me here alone. Okay. All right. I'm going to start sharing my screen again. Okay. Now, I hope you can all see my screen. Can you see my screen? Yeah, I believe you can see it. If you have any questions, please feel free and write them in the chat. Or if you don't feel like writing it, you can write it down on a paper after the presentation. I'm going to ask you to raise your hands up and you ask all your questions. Now, okay, let's move to mine. Under the mine, you would see your nickname and your level, okay? You would see your nickname and your level. So I use NSPPD. I'm on V4 rank. You see my picture here with my V4 badge. My email is being hidden because of security reasons. Now let's look at this. VIP view permission. Someone was asking me the last time, how do I know my account has expired? When you come to VIP view permission, you are going to see the date your account will be expiring. Okay. Now, it's not automatic. If you want the robot to do it automatic, it can do it. If you don't want it, you can turn it off. Okay. So my next billing date is 2023. You all know my story. Today, I'm going to share my testimony after this session. So if you haven't heard my testimony before, do not miss it. It's your time to listen to my story. Now, when we click on this arrow that I've circled, you are going to see my nickname, my upline. We all know my leader is Leader Julius Kabanda. He's my upline. He actually shared this opportunity with me. That's why you see his name here. Okay. So now, when you want to share your link with anyone, after sharing the link and the person has confirmed to you that, oh, I've registered successfully and I've downloaded the app, I've even logged in. Now I want to transfer funds onto the Royalq to activate my bot. Do not be in a haste or in a rush. First, confirm my inviter or my sponsor or my counselor, depending on the device you are using, the Play Store you are using. Okay. So the iPhone, you always see my inviter. So my inviter, Leader Julius, confirm the name. Okay. That's why it's good to personalize your account. If you haven't changed your name here, please, after this Zoom, go and change it. Personalize your name. Maybe you want to use a name that has been taken already. Just add some symbols to it to make it a bit unique. Okay. So always come and confirm, because if the person withdraws money to a different account he's activating, I'm sorry, that 120 or 141 is gone for good. You will not get it unless you give money to the person to reopen again by using a different email. You cannot withdraw the money again. That's why I take my time to emphasize on this part, because up till date, people still make that mistake and they keep blaming their uplines. Okay, so please take time. Don't be in a hurry to take that $30, $40, $50, and so on. Okay, professional edition. I made mention about it. If you want to get the coins under the professional edition, turn on the professional edition and you would get it. There are some questionnaires that will come after you've turned it on and you've agreed. You just have to answer it correctly. Now, the correct answers are BCB. Okay. All right. User benefits. User benefits. Meaning, if you are sharing this opportunity, to someone, and what benefits do you get? Okay. I'm not going to go too much into details, but we have the levels from V1 to V6. Okay. V1 to V6. I'm going to talk about V1, V2, and V6. So V1, what qualifies you to be V1? When you activate your bot, you become V1 automatic. Now, what sends you to V2? You need 20 team members, but out of the 23 of them must be directly under you. Then you can go to V2. Now, on the V1, you only earn $30 plus the people that are under you that are trading, you earn 20% of whatever profit they make. Okay. Then V2, you get $40 when you activate using your link. You give your link to someone to activate, plus $10 of indirect bonus, plus 30% of team ratio. Okay. Then let's jump to V6. V6 is the only rank that you earn globally. Okay. You don't only earn from your team members, but you earn from all users across the globe. Okay. We have users in all the continents. Don't forget, you are not the only one talking about Royalq. Okay. So you earn from all these people without knowing them or without seeing them. Now there are two ways of the dividends. Okay. There is one that they earn at the end of every month, like at the beginning of every month. And there is one they earn anytime someone activates. Okay. Anytime there is any activation globally. Okay. We call that the activate global dividend or something like that. I'm going to look at it shortly. Now, what qualifies you to V6? You need only 1,500 members. Out of the 1,500, 20 must be directly under you, 20 or more. Okay. Then 3 of them must be on V5. But the 3 that must be on V5 must be from different lines. Okay. And the different lines I'm referring to, it's not necessarily your direct downline. They can be your indirect downlines. Okay. So that is it. Now let's move to assets. So under assets, you are going to see the deposit and the withdrawal button. But let me talk about the settings here. So if you are trading, you are going to see that when you click on the reminder limit, you will see 2 over here. We have people trading with $100,000, $50,000, and so on. For them, they cannot use $2 as reminder because their fuel fee, because they get profits in chunks, their fuel fee too is huge. Imagine someone making $1,500 a day for just a profit. 1,500, 20% of that is how much? 300 USDT. You understand? So for them, their reminder limit, sometimes maybe they set it 100, depending on their trading capital. Okay. All right. So you can change it at any time. Now, this blue thing here, it's actually history details. Okay. So you see deposit and withdrawal. Now, the deposit does not necessarily comes from only your exchange, but sometimes if you have multiple Royalq accounts, you can actually when you transfer money to a different account, it comes under deposit. Okay, it falls under deposit. Now let's go to withdrawal. Now, one beautiful thing I love about this opportunity is the withdrawal of the rewards you've made from team building or sharing of the opportunity. I can boldly say that at the trading aspect too, because I happen to be in Europe and I have the Binance card. So anytime I make profit in my trading too, I just send it directly onto my Binance card without wasting any time, unless I want to compound. The same way with my team building. Okay. Now let's look at this critically. Now, no, this volume button is shown. Now, the withdrawal amount was 209. It was withdrawn on 3rd of December. The time is being recorded. Amount received 207. Why? Because there was a deduction of $2 transaction fee. That's the withdrawal address, withdrawal status, withdrawal successful, the TXN hash number or whatever. Withdrawal time, transaction time. This is the part I want you to look at critically. Now, the withdrawal time was 10:45 a.m. 40 seconds. The transaction time is 10:46 19 seconds, meaning in less than a minute, the money was in my Binance account. Isn't that beautiful? The same way, even if you are in Ghana and you want to withdraw your money you've made from sharing the opportunity or even the trading, it's easy. You do not have to go through any long process now writing administrator, when can I get my money? No, you just withdraw your money peacefully, without, like, you withdraw your money like no man's problem. Do you understand? You can look through my withdrawals. Sometimes people say, this business, you only have to get enough money before you can withdraw. It's not true. I have a leader in, is it Spain or Italy? Leader Esther. I don't know if she's on the Zoom. She can testify to what I'm saying. When she started this business, she started with $50 trading capital. Today, she has made more than $500. She kept increasing. Sometimes she'll be like, my leader, even if I make $2, I withdraw it. Oh, I have Binance card. I withdraw it because I want to tell people that no, this opportunity, you don't have to get $100 before you can withdraw. Even $2, you can take your money. She puts it on her Binance card, accumulates it. When it gets to the point she can withdraw through ATM, she go and withdraw it. So withdrawals in this business is awesome. Imagine. So if you see any withdrawals, I have two attached to it. You should know that because $2 is for the transaction fees. I want to get the money in whole. Just imagine. Tell me, which business can give you withdrawals in chunks like this? Just convert this money into Ghana cedis. 242. Just like one time withdrawal. Let's look at it. 242 in Ghana cedis. How much is that? Now, the CD has dropped, but still it's money. Let's say if I'm selling 1280, yeah, 1280 times one, what? 242. Let's say times 242. That's 3,000 Ghana cedis. Just like that. You made this money by just opening your mouth, sharing the opportunity. The people you brought, you told them to do the same. Maybe out of the 10 people you brought, only 5 could do that. You will still make money. This money can either be added to your trading portfolio or you can withdraw and use it for anything you want. You understand? So please, let's not take this opportunity for granted. Okay, that is one beautiful thing I love. Now let's look. Team quantification, mentor bonus, team quantification, peer reward, team quantification. Like every second, every minute, there is money coming through. Every time there is something. See, 1928, 1928, 1928, then 1934. Like it's consistent. Okay, these are all monies. If you see green, 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 you should know they are monies. Okay, now let's move to deposit. If you want to withdraw money from your exchange to Binance, to Royalq, it has to be TRC20. Okay, before you start trading, you will need a full fee. Okay, you click on the deposit button, it brings out the address. You click on copy, it copies successfully. You can actually scan the QR code as well if you are using a laptop and a phone. Now, withdrawals. This is where you paste the withdrawal address. Then this is the quantity. Then they charge $2. You confirm, money comes into your address. TRC20, that is a chain name. Now let's look at withdrawal detail again. So you see withdrawal details here again. All the withdrawals I've made since I joined this opportunity. Every day, like you are withdrawing money every blessed day. Okay, let's move to transfer. Transfer is you are transferring to a Royalq user. You do not pay anything. It's free of charge. Okay. Under the transfer to you can see withdrawal details. So any withdrawals you don't see two attached to it is zero. It means it was withdrawn to Royalq account, like this one. This 195. Sometimes I sell USDT to people. Okay, so this 195, it was zero fees. So it was withdrawn to a Royalq user. Okay, we are done with assets. Let's go to API bind again. So this is to prove to some of the doubting Thomases you can connect all. Okay, you can connect all. This is normal. Okay, now let's go to team. So the team is simply the team members that you have in your team. Now activate profit. This is what I've made 20,000 from activation gain, 20,359 USDT. Now they said data is being counted every hour. Daily statistics are based on Singapore time. So take note. I have 18 people directly under me, 4 have not yet activated. Team members, I have 14,871, 17,513 haven't activated. I just pray they will activate hopefully by next year. Okay, now direct referrals. They are simply the 18 people I have under me plus the 4 that have not activated. You would see their rank, their account name, their number of team members included with the inactive members, okay, and the registration time. So everything is here. So there is a V2 account, V5, V3, V2, V1, V3, V2, and so on. So yeah, that is it under team. Now let's go to reward details. So reward details, you can see full details, you can see activation gain, you can see under the activation gain, that is where you see the activate global dividends. But I haven't gotten to that level yet. And activate peer income. I have a leader who is on V4 rank as me. So anytime they activate someone in their team, I make money. Then the activation gain. We have direct quantification. Simply those who are trading under you. Okay, so you get anytime they are trading, they make profit, you also make something. Okay, team quantification. So all the team members in my team that are trading, I make money from them. Okay, if you see your name here, you should know as you are making profit, I'm also making profit. Okay, so that is why it's important to build a team. I receive peer reward because of the V4 leader I have in my team. Then global dividend, I haven't gotten there yet, but this is a business that you see global dividends of this amount. Let me get you one. Where is global dividend? Where is global dividend? No, looking for global dividend. Wait, I'll get it. I will get it. Can you imagine? 1st of December. Imagine you got 1,531. It's possible you can do it, my dear. That's where we are all heading to. This money can do a lot of things. You can start a business in Ghana with this money. So yeah, that is the reward details. Now let's move to circle owner. I'm not a circle owner, so you don't see anything. My synchronized strategy, I haven't synchronized to any copy trader. That's why you don't see anything here. Then share. So the invite a friend is on the home button. You get share on the mine button as well. So you copy, you go and paste it to whoever you want to send it to. Royalq feedback. If you have any problem, you connect to Royalq through this Royalq feedback. And over there, you still see the latest announcement, the beginner's guide, the Royalq related questions and answers, the strategy description as well. Then security center. This has to do with the security of your account, okay? So you have to protect your account with all these security details. If you change your password on Royalq, you cannot withdraw money within 48 hours. If you change your email to the same applies. Transaction password, if you haven't set it and you set it for the first time, you are okay. But if you want to change it, you have to wait 48 hours to be able to withdraw. Google Authenticator. If you haven't set it, you can set it, but I've set mine, so no need going back. SMS verification. If you turn it on, anytime you make a withdrawals from Royalq, you pay 0.2 USDT. Trusted device. The device that you've been using to log in is being recorded here. Delete account. I'll not mistakenly click on that to delete my beautiful account. So if you want to delete your account, you can click on it and come and tell us what is there. Okay, my policy details, my policy settings. If you want to create your own settings, you can create it, save it, and anytime you are picking a trade, you just pick it up easily. System settings. So you see it, the evaluation method is USD. You can see that you can change it at any time you want. Okay. So unfortunate, Euro is not here. So yeah, team mode, do you want the night mode? You put it on the night mode, but I put it on day mode because if it's on night, people cannot see well. Notification settings for the price alert. You can turn it off if the notification is disturbing you. About Royalq, you can follow them on any of their social handles and get to know more. Firmware version. If your account is outdated, you see a red dot, meaning you need to update. Language, so many. We even have the Italian language, the French, the Arabic, Portuguese, Spanish, and so on. Choose any of the languages you want or get people from these countries. Log out to log out. But there is two things that I want to talk about. Two things. I've forgotten one. But let me share my testimony before we close. Okay, I'm coming. Close the door for me. Okay, so I'm stopping my screen now and I'm about to share my testimonies. I hope you enjoyed this meeting. I hope you enjoyed it and you love it. Now, I joined this opportunity on the 19th of June, 2021. That was last year. Okay. When I joined this opportunity, I was actually scammed. 15th of June, I was expecting to get my money. I had different accounts, more than $10,000 if I want to calculate all the monies I had in them. But there was one particular account that was my major account that I had close to 4,000 or more than $4,000. I can't actually remember. So I was supposed to withdraw it through a so-called token that this company duped us from. I couldn't do the process. So I went to Leader Julius. Leader Julius happened to be in that business. I went to Leader Julius to assist me to get my money out. By then, the token was devalued because it was a fake token. Okay. So after teaching me, I said, okay, I'm waiting for the token to appreciate so I can come and sell it and make my money back. He said, okay. So when I was leaving, he was talking about this robot that if you don't have this robot that prints money, then you are doing yourself. Oh, I say, robot printing money. Interesting. Wherever money is, Doris is there. So when I heard this, it caught my attention. I'm like, I don't understand. I have Alexa robot. I have a dishwasher. I have a washing machine. Like, I have a lot of smart things. I have a robotic vacuum cleaner. They all do their own work for me. I'm so excited about the way they work. But a robot that prints money, I think I'll have to get that one as well. So I'll be complete. So I told him, please, can you do the presentation one more time? I want to know more about this. He said, okay. He did the presentation and you won't believe it. After he did the presentation, I told him that, you know something, I've changed my mind. I don't care how much I'm going to get after selling this token. I'm not going to wait for the token to appreciate. I want to get into this opportunity. After we did everything, I ended up getting 235 USDT. I was so heartbroken, but I said, Doris, when you fall down, you need to rise up, pick up your pieces, and move forward. So that was what I did that night. I activated with $100. I told him, is it possible I can do this business without trading now? Because see, This money, instead of getting like 4,000 plus, and I got only 235, I want to use part of this money for something so my soul will feel comfortable. He said, why not? I'm even doing the opportunity without trading, so it's possible. I said, okay. Then I activated my bot that night. As soon as I activated, Leader Julius got $30. And I said, wow, this is beautiful. I told him, do you know something? This opportunity that scammed us, I have great leaders who were also scammed. But I think if they hear of this opportunity, they will go gaga. Can I invite them so you do another presentation? He said, why not? That night, we spent from 8 p.m. to the next morning, 5 a.m. Germany time. Leader Julius, his time by then, he was in a different day by then because he was ahead of us, I think 2 or 3 hours. Leader Julius was on the Zoom with me, with my 3 members. Like, as soon as he finished talking to them, they said, you mean our trading capital will not be with the company? It will be with us in our Binance. We'll be seeing everything, feely. They say yes. Leader Julius said, okay. They activated their bot. I made $90 that night. So I say, hey, this is unbelievable. Are you trying to tell me the $100 I used to activate the bot? I've gotten $90 already. It's not even 24 hours. He said, yes, my leader. I said, then what am I waiting for now? What am I doing? Hey, I started sharing the opportunity like a mad woman. I went to everybody. I went into their inbox. I made calls. I said, hey, this business dear is different. This one, you don't have to pay any money, so-called buying of packages or anything. No, this one, your trading capital is with you. Even though I didn't start trading, the way I presented the opportunity to them, after that, I add Leader Julius to it. Leader Julius will do his own. Today, I have 18 team members. This $100 I started this opportunity with has given me more than $25,000. If someone had said, I'll get this, I'd have told the person, why is it this thing? Even blood money cry, you don't get it like that. I would have told the person it's a lie, but I've done it. Not only me, but with the members I shared with, the people I shared with have even made more than me. That should tell you this is not a Ponzi scheme. Because in Ponzi scheme, there is no way you come and overtake the person who brought you. You always be under the person. But this is an opportunity that if you share it, you and your family's lifestyle will never be the same again. I have leaders who have made more than 100,000, more than 50,000, more than 30,000 under my team. Through me, they got to know about this opportunity. If they have done it, you can also do it. If they have done it, you can also do it. Enough of the excuses. Unless you are comfortable about the life you are living, unless you are okay, you're okay with the little you have. But for me, I'm not okay because as time goes on, our needs and our wants keeps increasing. So as a mother of two, as a wife, I need money. I need more money. I need overpopulated money. And crypto money is the sweetest. With the Royalq robotic, oh my God, that is crazy. You understand? Imagine V6 earning $3,000 at the end of the month, plus the money you make daily. Isn't that money? That is beautiful money. People are hearing of crypto now. Use this opportunity to talk to them about the cryptocurrency. Talk to them about this amazing robot that's trade for you without you doing so much. You can set it up automatic. You can do one short trade. You are good to go. We have great leaders that are willing to impact knowledge into us. So you are in the best team, okay? Even if you are not in crypto ambassador, we are still willing to assist all of you. So please, if you are here today and you want to change your financial background, please share this opportunity, irrespective of the capital you are trading with. Even if you are trading with $100,000, still share it because sharing is caring. and you might not know who you are delivering financially. Okay, so please let us share the opportunity. Sometimes people can be like, if it is sharing, they mean I'll not do it. Those sharing. It is this your sharing. No, 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 no. If it's that business, then I'm out. But you've forgotten, go and research about the top 10 people who are the richest people in this world. If they had not shared, they wouldn't have been where they are today. Go and ask Jeff Bezos. Go and research about Elon Musk. They use people's money to make money. You're not scamming anyone over here. You understand? We always say we frown to network marketing, but yet it's in our daily lives. We even do it without even knowing. You go on people's status, they've post things about some designer shoes or some player. When the player does not even know they are posting about he, or like they don't even know they are promoting them. You are promoting someone, yet that person is making money without even giving you any. With Royalq, you promote Royalq, you get people on board. Those people give you money. It's simple as ABCD. So please, enough of the excuses. If you want to change your financial background, if you want to get overpopulated money, if you want to make at least $1 a day, from henceforth, tell yourself, I'm also going to share this opportunity on my status. All these pictures, all these earnings, I'm going to post it on my Facebook. I'm going to post it on TikTok. You're going to see your life will never be the same again. Lisa Julius, someone who started with only $85. He lives at a village behind a village, village. He's able to do this opportunity. You can also do it. He bought his first car from this opportunity. His own house he's living in. He's now a landlord. He has some lands he has bought again. Tell me which opportunity can do this? Despite his background, he went to school. He's in the medical field, but he left that because it doesn't pay him that much, even though it takes his time. So, my dear people in Ghana, in Europe, I know the life at these two countries. It's not funny at all. So, if you are here and you've heard of this opportunity, you're a member, please don't sleep on this opportunity. Today is a wake up call for you. Do not let your life be the same. You all know the next year we are going to, what is going to happen. Bitcoin halving is on the way coming. The bull run is coming. Please don't sit here and be a spectator and watch us make the money and be jubilating on the WhatsApp group. You too join. Okay. So thank you so much. I'm going to take questions and we call it a day. So please, if you have any questions, feel free, raise up your hands. I'm here to answer your questions, but I'm going to read the ones in the chat. Okay. So, yep. How can I set accumulated profit to show both USDT and also my local currency? Okay, at Bullish, I hope you saw that. When you go to your Royalq application, go to Mine. When you click on Mine, click on System Settings. That is the last feature. When you click on it, you see Valuation Method. Look through the currencies. If you are in Uganda, you can see Uganda shilling. If you are in Nigeria, you can see Nigerian naira and other currencies. But so unfortunate, not all currencies are in, okay? Even the euro is not in. But if you check and your currency is not in, you can actually go to the Royalq feedback, suggest it to the Royalq support. They are going to add it. I hope I've answered you at Bullish. That was the first question in the chat. Okay. Now, who else? You like the pace. Okay, that's good. We are full. Okay. I'm not going to read compliments because of time. But if entry price given in the signal is 0.2282 and yet the current price is lower, say 0.2180, then enter on current price. No. If yes, enter on current price. True, Leader Sheila. Oh, it's a contribution. Thank you so much. That is very good. You would see that sometimes they're giving the signal an hour ago, but the signal has dropped and you came in late. If you see that it has dropped, you ask them. If the signal has not delivered, you can enter at the drop price, the current price. That's what Leader Sheila is trying to draw your attention to, which is very true. Thank you so much for this contribution. Okay, can you pause a coin that has opened, let's say, 10 margin calls? Yes, you can pause it, but it's not advisable because it has already done so many margin calls. And if it's on um sub-bean mode real time, because you've opened a lot of margin calls, it's supposed to sell at different positions. So pausing a coin is good for you having one short coin, okay, a coin that has no margin call, okay, that is best for pausing a coin. 24-hour volume mysteriously disappeared. What happened? Okay, what happened was all our devices has been upgraded. I mean the software update. Okay. At first, it was only the iPhone users who could not see 24-hour volume, but the Android users were seeing it until the Android users also updated their device. You know, the devices we use, it always comes with new software updates. So unfortunately, I found out from Royalq, they said because of our updates, our new updates, it doesn't support the 24-hour volume. I know it really hurts and it helped us a lot during those times. But people who haven't updated their Royalq app still have it. Those who use those old type of phones, they still have it. So I'm going to still talk to Royalq about it to see how best they can do something about it so we can get it. Okay, so sorry about that. Okay, thank you, Leader Sheila. Okay, slow but sure. Okay, good. We can all do this business and win. Okay, thank you so much, Leader Sheila. Okay, thank you, Chrissy Francis. I don't know if you are in my team. Are you in my team? If you are in my team, let me know. I'll love to add you to our group. We have a Ghana community group because I know you are you are a Ghanaian because of your name. So thank you all so much. You've been here for 2 hours. We started at 8:10 and it's 10:03. So thank you so much. Oh, we have people who have raised their hands. Okay, lower ask to unmute. Leader Joyce Aqua. I believe you're also a Ghanaian. Please unmute yourself and
Yes.
ask a
Hello.
question. Hello,
Hello.
Madam Joyce. Hello.
Good morning, my leader.
Good morning.
I just heard of this opportunity just yesterday.
Wow. Wow.
Hello.
Hello,
I
I'm
just
hearing you.
I joined the Zoom meeting yesterday. Please, how do I get the Ghana? I'm in Ghana.
Okay. Okay. Have you activated already or
How
you
do
are
I
just a
get the
prospect?
Ghanaian community so that
You can join.
yes. But I'm very much interested, so I'm gathering myself
To join. Oh, that's great. Whoever invited you, go and thank the person after this meeting. I'm going to
get
give
hold of.
you okay, I'm going to give you the Ghana link so you join. Okay, so you can follow our page over there.
Okay.
So I've posted it in the chat. So you see how it's powerful to invite even prospects to our meeting. See the
Yeah.
enthusiasm in her voice. She said, I want to join. I'm just gathering myself. So
Yes.
please
Yes.
don't prevent prospect from attending our morning meeting. Thank whoever brought you. Who brought you to this opportunity?
Actually, I don't know his name. I've forgotten the
Oh,
name.
oh,
I don't
that's
know him
bad.
personally. We just met online.
Wow.
It's
Wow.
just
You
only
see?
yesterday. So
Wow. And you're
yeah.
a Ghanaian too. That's amazing. Me being a
Yes.
Ghanaian, I'm going to really
It seems
assist you.
he himself is not a Ghanaian.
Ah, he's not a Ghanaian. Wow. You
Yeah.
see, the Ghanaians here, Ajakojo, Richmond, are you guys here? Samson. You see, they are taking the Ghanaians away. Oh. By now, it's a Uganda who has captured this person.
Yes.
Yo. All right. Thank you so much. So I've sent the link to the Zoom chat. Please
Okay.
join the group. Okay, so
Okay.
we will help you. Even though you are not in our team, we are still one community under the same Royalq umbrella. So thank you
Okay.
so much.
I've not actually registered. I'm
No
preparing myself.
problem. No problem. It doesn't matter.
But
You will
I will do.
still
I will
assist you.
do. I will
Mm.
do.
No
Thanks.
problem. Okay, welcome. Bye bye. All right. So please unmute yourself, Benjamin Ugu. Please unmute yourself and ask your question.
Good morning, Leader Doris.
Good morning, my leader. How are you doing?
I'm good. I thank you very much for this wonderful lecture, I can call it. I've
Okay.
learned a lot. Yeah,
Wow.
I'm also new with crypto and the Royalq, but
Okay.
the first thing I did was I activated and then
Okay.
monitoring it with a limited capital, and
Okay.
it has never failed me. In 2 or 3 days, I get something from it.
Wow.
Thank you very much. And
Wow.
when you started today, so you made mention of Binance card.
Yes, please.
It's my first time of hearing. It's just like ATM card.
Yes, please. It's just like ATM card. It's just like ATM card that you slot in. It's a Visa card actually. So you slot
Okay.
in any ATM, it withdraws money for you. But it's
Oh,
only
it's what?
available to people in Europe. If you are in
Oh
Europe,
my God.
you can get it. But if you are in Africa, you only need to pre-order. But you can withdraw your money through P2P, peer-to-peer.
Okay.
It's a feature on
Okay.
Binance where you can sell your crypto. And the payment method, you can use your bank, you can use your mobile money, and so on. In Ghana, most people use their mobile money, and it's easier and faster and secure. So yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
believe you are in Nigeria, so you can sell on P2P and you receive the money.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So you can look for people in Europe. If you know someone in Europe, you can share this opportunity with them and tell them, see, this opportunity, you even have card to withdraw your money. The card does not
Again.
belong to Royalq. It belongs to Binance. All the exchanges we are using, it's only Binance that has card. Coinbase also has a card, but the advantages Binance card has is more than Coinbase, and we are no more using Coinbase. So yeah, that is it, please.
I hope that they are doing something so that the card will probably be available in Africa.
Yes, yes, yes. They are really trying their best because I see Binance is opening their tentacles. Recently, they opened in Togo and they trained people of how to use the app. So little by little, Africa,
Okay.
one of the challenge we have in Africa is our address system. But thank God now other countries are improving on their address system. So I believe soon, if the address system of most African countries are perfect, they will start to bring it to Africa because shipment of the card is very important. It has to be
Okay.
delivered to the rightful owner. So I
Yeah.
believe
Yeah.
soon it will get to Africa.
Yes, all right. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you too. So I'm going to mute you. Have a nice day. Okay, leader Claudian Mazimpaka. I'm sorry if I don't pronounce your name well. Please unmute yourself and ask your question.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Recently, I activated my Royalq,
Okay.
but I don't know which coin to trade.
Okay. Wow.
Can you assist me, please?
Yes, I can assist you, but not here. I should have actually. Let me see if there is a. Are you on any of our groups? Who is your upline?
I'm not sure, but it's a Ugandan guy, but I don't know the name.
And he never added you to any of our groups.
He he put he put me in many groups, but I can't figure out the which coin specifically I can buy.
Oh, okay. Because we have groups for new members and all our team. We
Yeah. But
share.
during your presentation, I've seen that you were touching on cryptocurrency bump. I don't know if
Yes.
how can you help me
Okay. I have to help you privately. Okay.
privately? How?
Yeah, I'm going to
How?
send you my contacts on What's your name again? I'm going to send you my contact now on the Zoom. You get my contact, then I help you privately. Okay. So I'm chatting you now on the Zoom chat.
Okay, good.
So I'll send you some videos on how to set one shot trades and also cycle. Okay, depending on your capital. If you have enough capital, we can put you on cycle trade BTC pairs. If you do not have enough capital, I'll teach you how to trade one shot. Okay. So
Okay.
I've sent you my contact, but I'm a very, very, very busy person. So if you don't meet me online, don't get so angry. Okay. But I'll
Okay, good.
definitely reply you. So that is it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, welcome. Okay, so all right. I think we are done for today. There are no questions again. Yeah, there are no. Let them send back the 24-hour volume as update so that we can get it back. Sure. Kwesi Francis, I would write to them. You can also write to the support. So we have multiple people who complain about the same thing. Okay. So yes, there is an announcement. It's not really an announcement, but I'm drawing your attention to it. There are some old members of Royalq who are promoting different robots, different other businesses. Please, if anyone comes to your inbox, please tell them no. Block them. I'm talking out of experience, okay? When I joined this Royalq business, a lot of people brought a lot of businesses. I can testify that there are so many robots that they brought during the time of Royalq, during when I joined Royalq till now. Those robots are nowhere to be found. I can mention a few. We had the IPC, we had Matic Boat, we had one came, I've forgotten. The names are plenty. I can't even believe that they just left like that with their capitals, their hard-earned money. Please don't be enticed to go and join any so-called boat. I tell you, Royalq is amazing. It's the best. If you understand it and you know how it works, you will love it for the rest of your life. Trust me. It's the best application I've ever come across. Do not follow any robot or anything. If you want to be rich in life, follow who know road and be consistent. It doesn't matter whether your upline who brought you is doing another business. You focus here. So far as you have few leaders here who are still consistent, you'll get to the top. Later on, they'll come. By the time they'll come, you are at the top. Okay. So let us focus. Now I'll allow our co-hosts to add some to it if they have any addition, subtraction, and division. So we call it a day. Sarah Oting, I see you in the building. Wow, well done. I'm so happy you are here. Okay, so over to you, leader OBM. If you have anything, please kindly address our audience. Thank you.
Yeah, good morning, Leader Doris Angel. God bless you. Thank you. You will make me love Royalq once again. You
Wow.
know, you are so yeah. I always fall in love with Royalq, but how you just presented it today, you know, and your story, you know, it's life changing. Now, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, from wherever you're listening from. I'm Leader OBM. I'm P5 from Nigeria. Royalq, just as our leaders have said, you know, is the money printer. You know, when I started Royalq, then I was just saying, a board that prints dollar. That was how I was marketing Royalq. And today is the truth, because this board is really, really changing my life. I'm somebody that, you know, I got started. I've been in network marketing space for over 2 decades, and Royalq has changed the game. I saw what I've been looking for so long in the network marketing. Royalq: freedom, you know, ability for you to make money online, to actually be in your own house and make money. You know, so it's a reality with Royalq. And when I saw this, I was just shouting. I was just excited, and the excitement has not died down till now. And Royalq has never failed, never failed to deliver. Royalq is always delivering every single day. So the thing is, if you want to make money in Royalq, just join the leaders here that are consistent, that are trustworthy, that are truthful, to the cause. Because what are we about? We're about freedom, financial freedom. We're about making money online, making money from your own house, and if you just, ride on the shoulder of giants, you will actually get there quicker, safely. Because they are, like our leader said, after Royalq, there came other bots, imitations. I call them imitations. At the end of the day, they are nowhere to be found. Those leaders that took people there, they just went with their money. And will it stop? No. It will ever, it will always be like that. People will always try to make money off you, and there's nothing like easy money out there. There's nothing like shortcut. You always make your way longer. We've tried it in the past, and I don't want you to just, to learn. I want you to learn from other people's experience. Don't learn from your own experience. In my network marketing journey, product network marketing, I met a woman that really changed my life. The woman, she was just taking me along the journey. Okay, do this, and I did it. And this woman made me, to achieve my the first time I went out of Nigeria. I went to South Africa. I've been to Malaysia. I've been to Dubai. This woman made me get there because I rode on her shoulder. So this is, but the thing is, did I left? Why did I leave product marketing? Is I didn't have that kind of freedom I have right now. That is the singular business that I left the business. But I didn't even leave the business. I still make money off the business because I've already built a team there. The only thing is I still, buy the product because the product is good. And I still have teams that are left there. So I still make money off there because I built for years. So I'm still riding on the shoulder of giants. The woman is still taking care of my team. So what I'm not trying to tell you is that if a business is truthful, if you put in hard work, the business cannot die. Like today now, there are some people, if they leave Royalq today, they will still be making money. I'm glad to tell you I'm one of them. I have close to 17,000 members right now in Royalq. There are some I don't even know where they are. Because I got started, when I took action, Providence took over, God took over also. God, is working in it for me. So the thing is, you have to get started. If you don't get started, you will not know how the journey, nobody knows how the journey is going to end. But the thing is, just get started, and the universe will start working in your favor. So if you are new here, please. I started this journey 19 months ago. I've made over $200,000.
Wow.
I've made over $200,000. Sometimes I don't like to show this thing. Maybe let me just show.
Wow. We have some doubting Thomases.
Yeah.
So
because I don't want to be leading by I don't want to be leading by maybe you want to just show off or let us show it. Let me show it.
So you see, over $200,000. Oh my God!
You can see it now. Over $200,000. So it is visible.
This is money
to everybody. I make money every. Sometimes it's small.
but
I
it's
guess I made
consistent.
$40.
It's
I
good.
just made
Yes.
$1 something today. Day for yesterday, $7, sometimes $9 for $7. It's consistent. There's no day I've ever missed since I started Royalq. There's no day I've missed payments, from Royalq. So Royalq keep delivering, and for my personal trading, if I have time, I trade dollars. Let me see. Okay, can you see it? Okay, over $12,000.
Wow.
Dollars, So if you join that
19
together
months in the
with
business, you've
202,
made a lot.
yeah, it's 19 months. So so this is what has happened in my life. So my life has changed because I got started. So you can get started and let's go navigate this journey together, and you'll be glad you did. So that's my take right now. So you see in the evening, you see in the tomorrow also. The thing is, we meet here every day,
Every
and
day. Yeah.
we share the opportunity together every day, and you can actually get the attention of leaders, yes, to teach you along the way. So thank you, everybody. I have a call to
Thank
take.
you so
Bye
much,
bye. See you.
Ida OBM. Okay, bye. Thank you so much. Oh, where is one of my co-hosts? I think she has left. Wow. That's so awesome. So you can all see it. You can all see it. One of my co-hosts was from India, and I wanted her to also speak to you guys. Leader OBM was joining us from Nigeria. So people who are giving excuses that, hey, I'm in Nigeria. We'll go later. Close the door, please. So those in Nigeria who are saying, hey, I don't know, a lot of people, oh, Nigeria is hard, there is no money. Someone in Nigeria has a team of 18,000 or 19 or 17,000 with a lot, has made more than 200,000 USDT. You and I can also do it. So let's not give ourselves excuses. So yeah, so unfortunate. My co-host has left. So thank you all for joining this meeting. I really, really appreciate those who have been here since morning till now. God bless you all. At least it's worth it. You save 2 hours of your time out of the 24 hours for these meetings like this. God bless you. Have a lovely Saturday and enjoy your weekend. God be with you all. Bye bye. Okay.